Well, it sure is getting lively down here in this Moomin house. We are playing Moomintroll, Winter's Warmth, and we've gotten a bunch of house guests over here to the Moomin house. The whole Philijonk family and this goober stuck in the closet over here. Mizabel having a minute. Okay, so last time we set out on our mission provided by Tutiki to prepare everything for the big bonfire at the winter solstice. As a reminder, we've got quite the checklist of stuff to take care of for this, massive mission here. The best we've gotten done here is 4 firewood out of 125. So, okay. We are working real hard on that invite a guest thing. We've gotten to Philijonk here. Basically, we went down to the Philijonk's house. She is this bit of a busybody lady and a family of adorable, precocious children and a big collection of nice antiques. And her house had been all snowed over and her children were trapped along with her priceless antiques. And we went to rescue them, not necessarily in that order. And it turned out okay. We came over here and basically one of the kids ran outside and got almost trapped in the blizzard. I don't remember what situation the kids got in. The Philijonk had a lovely lesson about valuing your kids over your priceless antiques. Oh, that's right. Yes, the ancestor knocked them all over and stole the final antique, and one of the kids ran after it, and we had to go save them all. And the Philijonk was like, maybe I can care about my children a smidgen. After that, this incredibly sad lady called Mizabel showed up, and basically has been mega miserable in here. She ran around putting out all the lights, so we had to run around and turn them back on. As I mentioned last time, for a minute I thought that she had some kind of supernatural ability to turn off lights with her aura of melancholy, but not quite. And we found some sad letters about how, she's always been miserable, and her older sister left her because of what a drag it was to be around her, and then she got letters about what a fulfilling life her sister was living, so that did not probably help with her, awful depression. And now we're supposed to go get the silver tray, because it's the next best thing compared to a golden mirror, which is what the Philijonk has recommended as a cure for Mizabel's unending misery. Okay, well, I'm glad I stopped the episode where I did last time, because I was like, is this just I was unsure, we were going a little long, and I was a little worried that maybe the quest just ends here, where we get the tray and give it to Mizabel, and she learns a lesson or something. But looks like there is still hijinks afoot, so we are not done with this nonsense, because this is where the tray is supposed to be. The silver tray is gone! And the window open! Another case for involuntary detective Moomintroll. Yep. I wonder if we can discuss this sad turn of events with Philijonk. No, we can't. She's just going through her, dialogue loop there. We can't talk with anybody here. We better not break the bad news about the silver tray being stolen. I got a decent idea of who the culprit is here, based on the events from the book and the anime, but we'll see where we end up following this trail that the culprit left. Just this massive snow path here. Oh, cool! We've basically unlocked a alternate route, like an alternate area, by having the window opened here. That's fun. The steps are leading in this direction. Look at me! I'm getting the hang of this detective stuff. Good stuff, but blocked. Maybe there's a way around. And over here, this is the way back to the Moomin house. Well, we're not gonna go there yet, but interesting that this somehow wraps back around to where we left. Alright. Oh, you know what? It probably leads to another spot that's blocked by a wood like this. I suspect we are about to get a new power-up for dealing with these knocked over logs. Oh, do I see something there? No, I thought I saw that little corner of brown there underneath the snow. I was like, could there be some firewood hidden beneath this snowbank? No, we weren't that lucky, so I'm just gonna be thorough and get that down there. Whatever use would anyone have of Moomin Mama's silver tray? Great question. We'll figure it out. This is some, like, urge that people have in video games. Like, you know, if you see something you can clear away, you want to, like, clear away all of it, right? I don't usually have that, actually. I kind of have maybe what's, like, a little bit the opposite, is I want to be, like, really, really efficient and clear away the, like, minimum needed stuff. So, like, if there wasn't treasure to be found, I think what I would have done is, like, clear a straight path through here. I would have liked that aesthetically. But since I'm just in case trying to hunt down treasures here, by treasure I mean firewood, which, hey, wintertime, total treasure to have a source of warmth. So, like, I kind of have to, like, instead be mega thorough guy here and clear all these snowbanks. But that is a thing, right? Like if you have something that you can, like, affect in the environment in a video game, like, people will oft be urged to, like, be as thorough as possible. Like, I've seen that as an argument for why you can't do, like, entirely destructible environments in, like, a really big, like, high fidelity game. Like you know, like you couldn't do, like, an open world Bethesda style game with, like, an entirely destructible environment because, like, well, hold on. I don't have anything to break this ice with. Okay. So it is an interactable, this ice, though. Good to know. I mean, obviously, of course, you could, like, break the game in unexpected ways, but hey, firewood! Look at that! I was super worth that we did that. Haha, I'm invalidated! Anyway, you could break the game in lots of unexpected ways if you did that. On the other hand, like, it's... Help. Friend trapped. Ooh, we should go take care of that, too, I guess. Like, you could, like, break the game in many multiple ways, and, you know, immersive sim games are kind of, like, designed around go right ahead and break the game, but, like, then other, like, maybe open world games not necessarily intended for that, and that's why, like, not a lot of breakable environments. But the other thing is, like, I've seen it postulated that a whole lot of people would just literally want to clear the entire map of everything breakable, so it's just like a flat environment. I have seen, like, a couple of theses to that tune in some places. So we'll just be satisfied in clearing these snowbanks in this game, why don't we? Tree fall, trapped you. Help. You want me to remove the tree and help your friend? Fast, no, slow. A friend in need. Another quest has been logged in our growing list here. My goodness. Man, remember this mystery, by the way? A note where sea and timbers meet. This mystery letter. Oh, boy. And this hide-and-seek winter being that we completely lost track of. We are in such a pickle here. Well, I don't have anything to chop this tree with. Nothing we can do about that for the moment, so we're gonna have to... I mean, I feel real bad leaving this poor guy helpless, but, like, we'll probably get something to deal with this in a moment. Anyway, I think we've found our culprit, yes? Did I see little Mai over there just now? There's no way I can get through these shrubs. Interesting, are we going to get a separate upgrade? Maybe there's another way around. Are we going to get a separate upgrade eventually to deal with shrubs? Because you might recall I tried to deal with these in Phillyjonk's garden, and I couldn't. And I kind of gave up on them, but now I'm seeing these and they seem like such an element. They just got called out. That, okay, keep that in mind. I will file that also under remember to check that out at some point. Anyway, I actually missed the snowbank here because I was so laser focused on following the trail and little Mai. So, glad I spotted it there.
Mm-hmm.
That ledge up there seems to be my best bet. But I don't have any rock climbing gear, so... Oh, this is getting trickier and trickier. Anyway, my suspicions were in fact confirmed. Little Mai was the likely culprit for having taken the tray. And that's kind of what happens in the other adaptations of this story, yeah. Oh, beautiful shot of the lonely mountains over there. Oh. I do think they are cooking. Easy does it. I really do think... Just don't look down. They are cooking harder with the environment design in Winter's Warmth compared to Snufkin. Now, the trade-off for that is that this world feels like a little less, like it's less open. It feels way more like constrained, this world, and there's way more of these roadblocks on where we can go. Snufkin had that going as well, but like we had like large swaths we could wander. It at least felt that way. I don't mind. I have been many times on record as not minding a more linear, constrained world, but it is something to point out as well when comparing these two games, But the flip side that I really appreciate that then you get like these more like kind of dynamic designs on these areas, so I am really vibing with that energy. Maybe by the end of the game I'll be like, man, I wish this world was a little bit less constrained though, How far do I have to follow these tracks? I'm getting far from home. Look, I'm not above at some point being like, is it even Is it even hypocrisy if I'm just like, well, I've had my fill of too much of a good thing, so... Ah! Aha! That's a lot of firewood. I'm glad I cycled back to check this. More firewood in the piles. Oh my goodness. Good. But nothing we can do. Oh, can I try to... I see. Hold on. Maybe we don't get any items in this game. Interesting. There might not be any items for clearing these bushes. The game just expects us to use these slide mechanics. That's how we dealt with a couple of bushes. Whoa. Oh, no, that's a... Okay, hold on. Booyah. Okay. Now... Those bushes I missed earlier, can I double back to slide into them? Because I think a couple of the bushes were blocking my way. I'm going to have a really quick look. Back there, don't mind me. I'm curious, now that I woke up to this gameplay mechanic. And I'm also being provided rewards. Yeah, no, we can't double back, so I only had the one slide into these. Got it. But it was worth it to check that, I feel like. Ah, these bushes remain unsullied. I don't think... Or, actually, that's the wrong. They're definitely sullied. I don't think I can hit that last bush that's on the far edge to the right there. Hold on. No. So, hopefully we'll get some tools to deal with that after all. Or then, like, there's just nothing there. Oh, hey! Hey! That bird is clutching something. Hey! That's a piece of Moomin Mama's vase! Give it back! Okay. Yeah! There we go. Well, I'm glad they didn't make it like a mechanic where you can only get it. You have just one shot to get that. That would have been very mean. Like the bird was flying away and I was very slowly preparing to catch him. I was like, uh-oh. But it was not the case. Thank goodness. Yeah, I was saying earlier, like, I don't think it's necessarily hypocrisy if I feel like, well, it's played itself, so I would have minded... I wouldn't have minded some variety. But I'll admit that it might be a little hypocrisy since I've been, like, all hyping up, like, hey... I know a lot of people might not like this, but I'm into this, so I guess we'll see where we end up in the game. Let's not, like, overthink my vibes by the end of it. Hello there, I see you. The hide-and-seek guy! Wow! Okay, so this hide-and-seek thing is gonna be very elaborate, because look how far this guy came. Okay. Found you. Now, it's dangerous to be out alone. You should... Wait! Oh, here we go again. I don't suppose we could use winter being powers to slip through a hidden path here? No. Okay, so file that one under. We'll just have to keep our eyes open as we adventure in Moomin Valley, and, like, maybe we will bump into this guy again. By the way, I did get some firewood from that pile, right? Like, I was too... Yeah, I was too yapping there to pay attention when I explored that, like, little pile there. Ah, no. Come on! Oh, we got it! Okay, that was very, hitbox specific. Oh, yeah! Okay, man. We have tripled our capacity in firewood in this short amount that we've played today, so that feels good. Why, a little bit more and we'll have 25. That'll be a total of 1/5 of the massive amount of firewood that we need. How exactly Moomintroll's lugging that all, I don't know, but... Aye, you little rapscallion. Little Mai! Wait! Have you seen a silver tray somewhere? Oh, I see. Moomintroll hasn't caught on to, hasn't caught on to the sitch yet. Okay. By the way, I'm gonna make a guess right now. I'm not gonna bet money. I'm not that much of a betting man, but I'm gonna just make a guess right now. If a third Moomin game is made by the same group, these same developers at Hyper Games, I'd be willing to guess that Little Mai is a prime choice for the next protagonist. I don't know who else, honestly, is kind of that evocative out of the cast that, like, you'd make an entire game about them. This must be leading to the mountaintop. Like, I'm sure you could. I'm probably short-selling the lovely cast of the Moomins, I admit. But, like, Snufkin is such a, like, killer choice. Moomintroll's the obvious choice. It really comes down to Little Mai then, and, like, maybe, I don't know, Moomin Papa's really funny, and he's quite central to a lot of the plot, so I wouldn't mind, like, a midlife crisis simulator with Moomin Papa. Ooh, actually, now I've talked myself into preferring that instead. No, I think a Little Mai game, like, you could have, like, a lot of, like, fun hijinks with her, though, so I think that's the more obvious choice. Still, just trying to come up with characters here, you know. Oh, well, I'll just say the witch. I don't know the witch's name in English. Alisa is her Finnish name. I'm just purely selfishly because she's another, like, top, like, I love this character, so I would, like, really like a game with her as a protagonist. The air feels so fresh up here. Let's focus on Moomin's adventures now. Look at this, we're mountain climbing. Oh, I love that vibe, speaking of. Oh dear, this is getting a little perilous. Little Mai, please don't go. This is not a game. Not even a retort, you little critter. Seems like I can't get across from here. Maybe I can find a way to get that rope over there. Get to that rope, whatever. Oh dear, some kind of crazy. This is getting a little hazardous. I'm a little worried now, but... Hey, guys, I love wintry environs. I also love mountain environs, so this is starting to get, like, really juicy for me, for yours truly. Oh, interesting. Can we do this? Let's see if we can do this. In fact, I kind of wish they'd have saved this maybe for the late game to have, like, a mountain climbing adventure. It would have been a nice capstone to our adventures here, but oh well. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. What the heck? Oh, we got some more firewood there, by the way. I should stop yammering when I'm checking those piles. How much? 14 firewood. Nice. So we got one more. Okay. Ah, okay, cool. There's a path here. I was actually freaking out for a second. Like, what are we supposed to do? I can't... I'm not smart enough for these games intended for kids. Okay. Look, can you blame me? That wood was like a really obvious target over there, so... Wow, this rope is really... Ooh. I can't reach the rope from here. Maybe I can reach it further below. Let's check it out. Yeah, boy, I'm really glad I ended the episode last time where I did. Like, this tray hunting adventure is going places, huh? Ooh. In fact, I could have technically ended, like, as we found the tray missing, I suppose, but... Look, you can't plan these things when you're playing a game blind, so... I'll take my wins where I can. Nothing here, I guess. Boy, this, easy music is... In this area, it's particularly landing well. Now, is that an interactable, I wonder? Oh, it's super... oh my goodness, I hope I haven't missed a bunch of these. Because that's the first time I paid attention to like a little bundle, snow bundle thingy on a wall like that. Okay, okay, cool. Not that we can do much if there were any. I can't backtrack with that ice ramp there, so... Anyway, yeah, you know. I don't know if it's still Sigur Rós doing the music for this game, like they did for Snufkin, but immaculate vibes for this mountainous adventure right now. Okay, well, we can't backtrack from that ice ramp, so I'm guessing this is an optional area. And if not, we can always double back anyway. Okay, okay. I see what we're doing here. I'm glad I've now learned this mechanic. Yes. Who stores firewood in a place like this? Oh, okay. Not shocked there was nothing there. Like, if it fell down there, I couldn't really pick it up. But, so, yeah. Okay. Hope you can return here eventually in case, you know, I missed stuff while exploring. Firewood! On the other hand, I'm also maybe just like, hopefully there's more than 125 firewood hidden in the game. It'd be maddening to hunt down, like, missing pieces of firewood since it's like a main quest. Like, I can understand a collect-a-thon mechanic for, like, a side quest thingy for, like, some kind of reward or something. But, like, if the hunt for firewood was a main quest thing, and it's, like, this, like, tricky, like... I don't know. I guess, if that would be the case, I'd have to admire the moxie of the developers for making something that demanding. But on the other hand, like, it's also, that would be, like, a lot of frustration that I think is a little off-putting. Yeah, okay. I don't suppose we could knock these over with... Nah. So, for example, these ones will just have to leave abandoned here, and we will never know what's behind them. Oh, there's another silly bird over there. Oh, what is this? Why is there unfrozen water here in the mountains? That's... Oh, that looks cool, though. Ah! Oh, darn it. That's really neat. Can there be hot springs up in these mountains here? It's not entirely impossible. There is an episode of the 90s anime which features a group of what's it called? Topographers? Guys who measure, like, the land. Because they're just called land measurers in Finnish. Like, prospectors or something. Like they're trying to find hot springs in Moomin Valley because they're planning on building a spa here. You're probably not shocked to find out that the plot is mainly about them kind of being silly guys. Like, that's like silly prospect. Given the kind of down-to-earth, slightly cottagecore-ish natural vibes of Moomin. You know. But, you know. Darn it! Hoopla! 20! 20 out of 125. That's good. It's a nice number. We're gonna make so much of these firewoods when it's time to, like, when we get that saw and it's time to saw up all these trees. Although, if they wanted to, like, drive me insane, the developers, they could have it that, no, you can't get firewood from sawing trees. Like, that's silly. You're supposed to collect firewood. What's wrong with you? Why would you ever think that? If that happens, I will probably laugh like the Joker. Let's, like, have a laughing breakdown. We'll see what happens. Finally! I can climb up the rope. Uh-huh. You know, what is it about climbing animations that, like, you often seem to, like, just have, like, a fade to black and fade in instead of... Like these seem to be particularly hard to animate in video games, having a character climb, right? I mean, there's plenty of games with also characters climbing, but... Phew! I wonder how far little Mai has gotten. Like, I'm thinking of, like... Isn't there, like, a teleport gag in Disco Elysium? Where, there's lampshade... The narration even lampshades that, like, all the developers couldn't really animate your character actually doing the climbing, so... We're just gonna have your crazy character pretend he teleported. You know, something like that, right? I don't have anything to chop this tree with. I see. Not even this one. But it's so precarious. It's so ready to be knocked over. Like, you're carrying 20 pieces of firewood. Surely Moomintroll has the upper arm strength to just push that over. No? Okay. Okay. Fine. What? I do appreciate that sometimes you don't get anything from those, you know, adds a little bit of, like, surprise every time you do get something. Just to have, like, a few, like, false starts. Although those bushes we keep bumping into not having anything is starting to drive me nuts. It's because we got something from them a couple of times, so now I'm constantly on the lookout, you know, like, come on! Give me treasure. Step aside, stroller! Little Mai! With my silver tray! I should have known. Hey, she's totally radical with that sliding, though. You can't, I don't know. I can't be too mad at her. Oh, look at all these snowbanks. Let's investigate. Nothing. Ah, something. Yeah, these snowbanks actually, I hope I haven't missed any of them. They're like easy to like lose track of, I feel like, exploring, because like they're just like more snow. So, downside of having like a nice snowy environment, maybe like details get a little bit fuddled. But, yeah. I'll feel real bad if I missed any. Heh! You should have seen his face! Oh, who's this now? Did you see that? I'm breaking all kinds of records here. And they were set by me in the first place, which makes it twice as impressive. I just can't fight with her. Ridiculous logic, damn it. Ugh. Little Mai! That is Moomin Mama's silver tray, and besides... The Moolan, look at that. Now, the is rather dramatic. If you guys watched me play Snufkin Memories of Moomin Valley... No, Melody. I get that wrong every time. Hemulans are a group unto themselves. There was a couple different Hemulans there, but here we find one specific one.
Look at her go! My #1 student! Admittedly, I only have one.
How can I catch up with her?
For you, that would take years of training. Or you could find an alternative path. A shortcut, perhaps.
A crash course in gravity. Catch up with little Mai. Ooh. It's too steep. I should find another way. Okay, good. I was afraid I was locked in because I wanted to explore that area to the top over there. So, whew. Glad that we didn't go on that ride. Now, who are you, sir? And why are you doing stretches?
Hey there, young sport. Quite the trek up here, wouldn't you agree?
I guess.
It's full of danger and challenges. The path down is no different. Good luck to you!
Alrighty, we'll just leave you there. I should at this point state that this is a character who features heavily in both of the narratives that I have explored previously. The original Tove Jansson story, as well as the 90s cartoon. So, just file that guy under rememberable.